Hi guys, remember the Brexit coin? Whatever happened to that? The last I heard it was being melted down due to the wrong date, but if you get your hands on one, it could be worth quite a bit of money today. Anyway, from one expensive Brexit propaganda dud to another it seems. Boris Johnson's government has found some money down the back of Carrie's expensive sofa to splash out on a boat of all things. A newly commissioned flagship is expected to launch to help Liz Truss sign better trade deals around the world and help global Britain. This seems to be the latest harebrained idea from Boris Johnson. The tunnel between Scotland and Northern Ireland has fallen off the radar, it seems. So according to media reports, it will be the successor to Britannia, the Royal Yacht, which went out of commission back in 1997. So how much will it cost? Just £200 million. Remember, these things tend to go over budget, so we could probably add another 50% to that. Now, unlike post-Brexit blue passports, the ship is expected to be built in the UK. Boris Johnson's government, as always, was short on details of how it would actually help boost trade and economic growth. But then again, does anyone really believe that this is the motivation behind this boat? She doesn't have a name yet, but the Telegraph has suggested it should be named after the Duke of Edinburgh. So the idea for the ship would be to travel around the world, host mini trade fairs and diplomatic meetings. But these things are normally held in venues like conference centres and hotels due to the facilities available. Can you really emulate that on this type of ship? What is the advantage of doing it on a ship over a hotel or conference centre? The pandemic has had a huge impact on how we do business today. Many companies have decided to continue with remote working. Perhaps the diplomatic service would do the same. Is it really necessary to meet people in person to conduct business? Yes, there is a shift back to working in person, but not a complete return. Anyway, back to Boris's boat. Now, the government has said that the tendering process will begin soon, so we can expect a mega Tory donor will win the contract if it's built in the UK as promised, or perhaps Boris will lie and it'll be built at a lower cost in China. The construction of the vessel is expected to start sometime next year, with it eventually entering service, or whatever type of service, in 2025. It's also expected to sail the seas for the next 30 years, and it will be manned by the Royal Navy, so at least the people on the ship will be competent. Boris Johnson was asked about the boat, and he said it will be the very first vessel of its kind in the world and will reflect the UK's status as a great independent maritime trading nation. He said, and I quote, "Every aspect of the ship, from its build to the businesses it showcases on board, will represent and promote the best of British, a clear and powerful symbol of our commitment to be an active player on the world stage." I think we can mark this down as another Boris Johnson publicity stunt. Added to his garden bridge, his Brexit coin, his tunnel to Northern Ireland. While some of these things were made, they served a particular purpose: to convince the public that the government was making Britain great again. The ones that didn't get made still served a purpose too, to distract the public from some disaster that was unfolding. So what do you think of Boris's Brexit barge? Or do you have a name for it? What should it be named? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?